How many times have you found yourself in a position where you had no time, 1,000 things to do, and you wish there's got to be a better way? If I could only be more mobile, so I didn't have to just work in one place, at the office, at the dorm, at school, or right there in that special spot in your home where all the plugs and wires pop out of the wall. There is. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Christian Seam, and over the next couple of minutes, I'm going to show you how you can be more mobile and a whole lot less like this guy.
God, I barely made it through airport security. I got to find a place to plug in. I got so much work to do. God, there's got to be an easier way to go mobile. This is killing me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen of the studio audience, how many times has that happened to you, huh? Absolutely. Me too. Until now. I told you before you could be more efficient, more effective, have more time for your friends and families and hobbies and TV. Fantastic. With this, the Mobility 2000. Ladies and gentlemen, it slices it, dices it, bashes it, smashes it, mops it, chops. This is what you need. Joining me today is consumer advocate Ralph Gonzalez. He's got a couple of questions to make sure that you are getting the best deal. Ralph, how are we doing today?
What does the Mobility 2000 do, Christian?
I'm glad you asked. Ladies and gentlemen, what can't it do? For those of you that are out there right now struggling to try and organize your life with a Palm or a handheld device, who needs it? It'll do it right here. Oh, complex calculations. I'm a student in school. I'm a real estate agent. I'm a road warrior. I've got a graphing calculator. Jimmy Crack Corn, we don't care because you can do it right here. Oh, I got to take notes, all those meetings, and I've got to make sure that I don't miss a beat. Here's my voice recorder. It'll do it here too. There is nothing this will not do.
That's phenomenal, Christian. Tell me, but is there more? What else can it do?
What else can it do? You can record hundreds of hours of music. You can then back them up on a CD or even a DVD. You can watch movies while you're traveling on a plane. You can take large files on a pen drive and share it with other Mobility 2000 users. Yes, it is fully compatible backwards and forwards. If you don't like the mouse on it, you can even get a portable laser mouse. Not only is it good for the Mobility 2000, but for the broken down desktop that you've got sitting at house, anchored to a wall. Absolutely.
Spectacular packages with all those accessories. Christian, how do we carry them all? Is there more? The audience wants to know.
We like to really throw out the big ones because we clearly saw the struggle that the gentleman at the airport had. So you've really got one of three options, Ralph. The first one, I can use the same carrying case that my friend at the airport did. But this is definitely a little bit cumbersome. I'd rather watch paint dry than use this. Or you can use the box that it came in. But this is absolutely not the coolest thing. Does have a handle though, very not cool. But for the cool factor and the portability and functionality of being able to carry a lot of these other things, we've got a litany of choices in the bag department. Why, we've even got some custom-made bags from Liz Claiborne herself. They look mighty nice. Absolutely fantastic options, all included with the Mobility 2000. What else, Ralph?
It continues to be the deal of a lifetime. How safe and secure can we be, Christian?
Safety, ladies and gentlemen, it's always a concern. I can tell you in this day and age, you wouldn't want to walk around with the Mobility 2000 without at least a couple of key features. The first one is going to be an Internet Spy Sweeper program. The other one is going to be your antivirus. And then finally, your Microsoft Office. This has built-in updates that will automatically keep you safe and secure at any time of your choosing. And if you don't want you to do it, we'll actually send out, our very own Geek Squad. You don't even need to have it done here at the factory or at the store. No, ladies and gentlemen, you call the Geek Squad agents, pick the time, the place, and that's it. We come to you and get it done.
Sounds fantastic, Christian. What happens if I have an accident, if it slips out of my hand? Is there more?
Wow. What happens if it slips out of your hand? What happens if you accidentally damage it and it was a reasonable circumstance beyond your control? What happens if it just stops performing the way that you intended it to? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to tell you we wouldn't sell the Mobility 2000 without a performance service plan. You can get a 2-year or a 3-year. We like the 3-year and we like the ADH. the accidental damage handling. Reasonable damage that was beyond circumstances that you control. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we don't want to see you bring these back with tire tracks on them, but I can promise you between now and the year 2010, we will guarantee the performance and the functionality of this laptop, provided it's covered under what we service here, right here in writing. Don't take my word for it. It's right here in writing at a very reasonable cost to you. Guaranteed.
That's absolutely brilliant. Our audience needs connectivity, Christian. What about internet connection? Is there more?
Ladies and gentlemen, we would absolutely save the very best for last. All these things that I told you come with the Mobility 2000. The very things that you need to make your life more efficient would be worth less without your connection to the World Wide Web. This right here is an air card, NPV of close to $400 for those of you in the studio audience. This baby, you stick it right in the laptop, get ready, hang on. Whoa, what's that? Hey, I'm in China, fantastic. Don't we have a store there? Whoa, where am I now? Ah, the Great Barrier Reef, I'm in Australia. Hey, where am I now? Woo, I don't know, but it looks cold out there and it's warm in here. Hot, 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 ladies and gentlemen, because that's what this deal is for you. Hot, smoking hot. Ladies and gentlemen, the clock is ticking. Act fast. All this can be yours. 3 easy payments plus shipping and handling, only available at Best Buy. Have a great holiday, team.